If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the barbecue. My name's Jeff and I'm your chef. We always got the grill running around here. We stay cooking, you know what I'm saying? What they say? We bring all the smoke. We bring all the smoke around here. We bring it. Hopefully for those of you who have joined the channel recently, you're getting your money's worth at the barbecue. You came in to get a plate. You're sitting down eating some ribs and some macaroni. You're like, yeah, this is good. I don't think I'm gonna go back for seconds. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Love returning viewers. This is why I do content the way I do it. Now, as you know, I've been auditing a lot of Dontay London's content. Now, an audit is where I go back through the old stuff to kind of give you sense as to why we are where we are right now. A lot of channels like Trey Watts TV, like Craig Cash, those guys, they're reviewing his current stuff. I don't really look at much of the current. That's cool. I'm going through the audit because without knowing where you've been, you don't know where you're going. So we're going to go back to a video where he was at Walmart. He was working there for like maybe a month. So this video is about 9 months ago. He was working there for like a month and he decided to have this little introspective conversation, how he always does, about how he's figured out life. And now he's, oh man, I figured it out. I know what I'm doing wrong. One of them bullshit conversations. It's time to go dumpster diving with Dontay. Ha, dish rag.
Bro, I was dumpster diving in this mug yesterday. Oh, I've been the type of guy who's been very inconsistent with keeping a stable job.
Ain't no fucking way.
I've been the type of guy who's been very irresponsible, making a lot of irrational decisions, making a lot of decisions that just don't make a lot of sense.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. This is not a timeout. This is not an official timeout. I'm gonna stop it right there to preface y'all. Remember, this is 9 months ago. Now, he had just made a video talking about when he was at Walmart, how this job, you know, it don't pay much, but he needs stability. He's taught himself stability. You know, he's going to change his whole tune about everything. And, you know, you can't put everything on YouTube. This is what happens to his content, I noticed, if you look at Social Blade. What happens is when his subscribers are leaving, because he keeps doing the same poverty bullshit content, leaving jobs, people are leaving because they're trying to give him advice and he don't take it. He switches his content up. So he goes to this, okay, don't leave, I'll listen. So he hurry up and tries to make a video like this. He's made 2 of these videos in a row trying to get people to come back. This video ended up getting like 28,000 views over the course of when it was posted. So to him, it's like, okay, I got him in, I got the YouTube check. Now I can go back on my dumb shit again. It's a cycle. He'll act like he knows, okay, I'm gonna take your advice. I'm listening to the old heads. I'm really doing this right. It's bullshit. Because he'll say it all, but look at where we are right now in 2025. This was 9 months ago. This is what he does to lure people to keep trying to get him to come back to his page. Come back, please. I'm listening. Yeah, right.
Putting all my eggs in one basket. I've been believing that chasing a career being a content creator and an entrepreneur is a life that you should chase with no backup plan.
Now remember, he had only been at Walmart for 1 month in this video. When he was at Walmart after 3 months and he quit, what did he go back to Walmart to say to brag to those people in their face?
I'm full-time on YouTube now.
So everything you're listening to in this video is complete bullshit. This is what a narcissist does. They know you're leaving. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm going to change. I'm going to do something different. Don't leave. I'm going to do. But they know they're not because they don't have it in their soul. How many times this dude said in so many videos, I'm not cut out to work. I'm not designed to have a job. I ain't working for nobody. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm designed to work for myself. I'm not like y'all. How many times have he said that? But in this video, he's pretending to be linked to everybody. Because like I said, you look on Social Blade, his subscribers started going down. His views started going down. He was losing people because people were sick of his shit. They were like, dude, you keep doing this on purpose. You keep losing jobs on purpose. Every time he does that, he goes, okay, let me grab people. This entire video is a subscriber grab. It's a viewer grab. That's all it is. He don't mean shit he's saying in this because look at where we are in 2025.
What you shouldn't do. I've made many videos on my channel talking about how you shouldn't work a 9-to-5 job and that a job would never get you nowhere. That's not something that I should be telling people. And that's not the life that you should pursue because you will be very disappointed in life.
Yet, he was saying this 9 months ago. Don't quit your job. Don't do this. Don't do that. I made a mistake telling people that. But just 2 weeks ago, He had Hannah posting videos on her channel saying the reason why I don't get a job, I got diabetes. But when he met the girl, she was working. She even said in her video, oh, I had a lot of jobs. I always working. I'm always got jobs. Now she's supposedly going to have to find another job. So why is this always switching back and forth? I'm telling you, it's narcissistic. You're switching back and forth so you can't be wrong. You go, oh, well, this, and this. Okay, opposite, this, and this. But yet, he's not doing anything he's saying because it's all staged. It's all an act. What he wants people to do is watch his content. He wants to be a full-time content creator.
I'm full-time on YouTube now.
All this shit he's saying is not advice. It's bullshit. And he's making sure you take it. And you go, oh, I'm going to do what Dontay said. And then next, you know what? I quit my job. And he's like, yeah, don't quit your job. It's stupid to quit your job. He's been quitting jobs like crazy over the past couple of months. But yet 9 months ago, he was saying, don't do that. Like I said, a narcissist is not going to be straight up with you. This dude has a hard time being straight up even with himself. That's why he walks around making these bullshit videos, because he know he's losing people.
When you don't hold a stable job, go back to school, get a good trade, or something of that nature, you'll be very disappointed. You'll be very stagnant in life. You'll be very short on money. You'll be living check to check. A lot of entrepreneurs and content creators, including myself, like to preach to people like we can do anything we want in life. That's just not realistic for a lot of people. And I had to wake up and learn that.
When did he wake up and learn that? Like, does anybody know when? Because he's still doing that shit right now in August of 2025. He's still walking in jobs and leaving before he even gets the job. He's still quitting after 2 hours, 3 hours. So where is he learning all this shit at? Like I said, he was doing this a month after he was working at Walmart, deciding to make a bullshit video because he was losing subs. He was losing views. He wanted to pretend that, oh, I'm learning. I had to learn it. I had to learn that. Dude is going through an eviction right now. They're staging an eviction, acting, got everybody on camera, laughing, smirking and shit. Because this is what they do. They want to create content. They don't want to go get jobs. They just want to create content to make you come watch. They're trying to leave cliffhangers. They're not going out filling out applications. They're like, we got to get the views up. If we get the views up, then we don't got to go get a job. But yet, in these bullshit videos, he still got on his channel, oh, you got to go get jobs. You got to do this. You got to do that because that's how I feel. I really feel like that. But he don't live like that.
And I have not been proud of the life that I've been living. And I always wonder why people always seem to, leave negative opinions on my content. But it's because of the way that I'm portraying to be. Like, when I really just looked at myself from the outside and looked at how other people view me, I see why people be like, bro, like, why do you think this is okay? Because I used to talk about how I didn't want to work a job and how I've lived in low income housing for 5 years, like literally bragging about it. That ain't cool, bro.
From the moment I started making videos about auditing this dude, I said that ain't cool. To do shit like that in the face of working people, to be like, oh yeah, y'all gotta work, I ain't gotta work. I'm just gonna brag about it. Look at my EBT card. Look at this. Man, y'all get up every day and go to work. I ain't gotta do that. I live in Section 8. I got zero rent. I ain't gotta come up with money like that. Y'all paying for my shit. I said from the get-go, that ain't cool. All his dusties on my channel. Don't worry about how he live. It ain't nothing wrong with that if you need it. This dude himself is saying, you know what, that ain't cool. You know why he's saying that? Because he really know that shit's true. But does he care? No, he don't care. Just like in the last video I dropped, what did he say? Because I don't care. He said that. He could care less. This is all an act to get subs to come back to his channel, to get people to review his content again, because nobody was watching this shit. They was tired of the back and forth. And now he's like, okay, I'm gonna listen. Don't nobody fall for his shit. Here we are in August 2025, and he think he's still fooling people. A lot of the dusties are fooled, though.
And people people just tell me like, bro, that's not cool. Like, you think you're gonna get somewhere in life by not working a job and doing YouTube and staying in low income housing that you've been in for 5 years?
Ain't no fucking way.
I'm full time on YouTube now. Because I always tell people that my goal moving into low income housing was to get me ahead in life. But now I'm looking 5 years later, I'm still in low income housing. And I always tell myself like, damn, bro, if I would have spent the last 5 years of my life holding a stable job, or if I would have went back to school, community college, or some type of trade school, I would have been a lot further than I am. I probably wouldn't be in low income housing right now.
But again, this was 9 months ago. So he was saying all of this 9 months ago, but he's right now in August and July telling Hannah not to work. saying that he can't keep a job. He don't want to keep a job. He's not the working type. He's saying that right now in July and August. But 9 months ago, this is the shit he was dropping on everybody to get people to think he was growing, to think he was maturing. It's all an act. All of this shit's an act.
I'd probably be doing a lot better financially, and I'm just a little disappointed in myself for just making all the wrong decisions in my life, for real. I got a son, and I felt like I'm not even being a good example to him.
And this is what a narcissist does. Now he's trying to grab his kids to pull them in. Trying to say, I'm not a good example to my son. He's trying to take some of the heat off of him for fucking up his whole life and now try to say, I'm not a good example for my son. You're not a good example for just humankind. What do you mean your son? You're not a good example, period. Who the hell quits jobs over and over, leaves jobs over and over, good paying jobs, getting CDL jobs, quitting them just because I can. I'm just quitting because I want to. I don't got to do this shit. I want to live in Section 8. You're not a good example for just people in general. It ain't got nothing to do with your son. But he threw his son in there to kind of get that connectivity with parents. Oh, he right, man. He trying to be a good example for his son. I'm a good example for my son. He trying to be like me, man. I'm going to keep watching his content. He trying to be a good example. Where is he at right now in August of 2025? Motherfucker about to sleep in the basement next to Christmas decorations. How good of an example is that for your son? You had all of this time to do this shit. Now you thinking about where to put your motherfucking pillow. You put that shit next to some Christmas ornaments. That's where.
I was asking myself over the last 2 days, would I be proud of my life? Like, do I feel like my son could look up to the life I've been living for the last 5 years if he went back and watched my content? And I'm like, no, I'm watching my old content. Like, bruh, what's going on?
And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm watching your old content. Like, what the fuck is this dude up to? He's on some other shit. I ain't never seen nobody go through so many engagements, living in low income, marrying girls while you broke. How you marrying people broke? Nobody does that shit. If you marry somebody, you looking at how can I take care of this woman if she become my wife? How can I marry this woman, take care of her and her kids if I ain't got no job? I don't even want to keep no job. I'm going to take care of these motherfuckers with a dream? Is that how I'm going to take care of a family with a dream? Sitting around all fucking day playing Call of Duty. Oh, one day I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Just keep watching,
I'm full time on YouTube now.
No, motherfuckers gotta eat. People need a roof over their head. But he always meets a girl that's got a job that can come in and pay his bills. Just like when he met Hannah, first video they was making. Oh, we split the bills 50-50 because he needed somebody to help his ass with the bills. That's all that was. Now she ain't working at all. What? Oh, I'm gonna sign you up for low income housing. I'm gonna sign you up for EBT. We're gonna go file claims and everything. This is not old content. This is the shit he's doing now. But yet in this old content, this 9 months ago shit, what was he saying? Oh, I was looking at my old content thinking, man, this is horrible. This is bad. This is not good. This right here is not a good example for my kid. But yet all your little dusty ass subscribers, this is the shit they was watching saying, oh man, you're amazing, Dontay. You're so smart. You're a genius. Highly doubt it.
And sometimes it just take you to really wake up and realize, and it's a shame that it took me so long to wake up and realize that, I need to get it together. I need to be a man. I need to be more mature. I made a lot of very immature decisions in my life for a long time. Leeching off the government, that's basically what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a physically able working man who's able to hold a stable job, but I chose not to.
This is what all the old heads was telling him from the get-go. It's what we still say to this day because he's still doing the same shit to this day. Trying to live off the government. Trying to go out and be an able-bodied person that just don't want to get a job. This is the same shit we saying in August 2025. And yet all of his dusties out there, that's not how he is. He ain't like that. He realized that shit 9 months ago. He was making videos about it going, yeah, I probably shouldn't do this. This is kind of fucked up. But this is what he does. Just like going back to his mom's house, like, yeah, we trying to apply for low income. We don't get into it for the next few years. Why don't you just go get a job and keep it? Go get a job and keep it. Hannah, y'all got double income. You and Hannah, double income. Y'all could afford somewhere to live. Y'all asses don't want to work. Y'all want to be this young YouTube power couple that lives off of AdSense revenue, and that shit ain't working out.
I'm full time on YouTube now.
Now you're sitting around like, well, fuck. She got to go live at her parents' house, and I got to go live in my mom's basement, and y'all a married couple. What married couple separates? Y'all ain't even a year deep in that marriage yet. Y'all done already separated, having to sleep in separate places because of dumbass decisions you made to this day. But 9 months ago, you was like, I figured it out. I know what to do. You ain't had a job for 9 months, have you? You ain't did nothing stable for the past 9 months, have you? But you dropped this video 9 months ago saying this is all I need to do. So you ain't doing shit. You out here preaching to people. Don't try to sit up there and say, well, feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for your ass. I don't. Because anybody that know there's a problem and keeps doing the problem over and over, man, fuck them. They doing it on purpose.
And I would always preach to people, why pay market rate rent? Why work a job when you can do all these other things? That's not right. I shouldn't tell people that. You shouldn't do that. Hold a job, go to school, take care of yourself. And there's so many people out there making the same type of content like I used to make, complaining about jobs not working and talking about how we going on YouTube full time. Like, I used to think I was the only one who used to talk about stuff like that. People talk about that every day. Don't do that. It's not the right way to go.
Did you catch that narcissistic shift? He said, I thought I was the only one to talk about that. But it's not just me, it's everybody. Blame all of them too. Don't just blame me. But see, he was the one going around saying, I was the one helping you guys. I'm giving you guys advice. I'm the one inspiring you guys. I'm giving you the courage to do this. He said all that shit in all his past videos. I'm. This video, I thought I was the only one saying that. But it was a lot of people saying that. Don't just put that shit on me. That's what a narcissist does. They don't want to be wrong by themselves. They don't want to go down by themselves. Why do you think he grabbed Hannah from a nice ass family living out in the suburbs to come live in the hood with him? Why do you think he did that? Because he's sick of living in misery by himself. Who would grab somebody from a better situation, mind swap they ass, to be like, listen, this is a horrible situation you're in. You're around your family all the damn time. You don't know how life really is. You too sheltered. Come live in low income with me. It's a lot better. I'm going to show you some things. I'll show you real life. And they say that shit in all their videos, ironically. Real life. Real life. That's the kind of trick people to thinking what they're going through is real when it's really all staged bullshit from his little brain. Oh, I'm going to make somebody do this. I'm going to make somebody do that. This is real life. Yeah, it's real life. They say that shit to people. But yet when people sit there and take his advice and, oh, it ain't just me. It was everybody. I thought it was just me. I thought I was the only one. It's everybody. That whole narcissistic spiel right there. Like I said, I don't buy this dude shit at all. I just don't.
Don't listen to that advice. Trust me. Go to school or go to trade school. Get you a degree, get you a good trade, and get a good paying job. Do not listen to all that nonsense about quitting jobs and not working jobs because you need it. Because a lot of content creators that be preaching that to people, they're giving you false hope.
Like I said, the narcissistic shift happened. Remember, he said, I thought I was the only one, but it was everybody doing it. Now what is he saying? Oh, those content creators. The content creators that be saying that to y'all, don't listen to it. Like he should be listened to. Oh, all those content creators telling you that, don't listen to them. They telling you the wrong thing. Listen to me. I'm Dontay. Just listen to me. Because they telling you all the wrong shit. It was a huge shift from I thought I was the only one to all of a sudden, don't listen to them because they're the ones telling you that. No, motherfucker, you saying that shit. Don't try to change now. Don't sit in the Walmart parking lot with fucking shopping carts all around. You talking about I'm a goddamn genius. I'm a guru. Listen to what I gotta say. Ain't nobody listening to the shit you say now. Nobody listening to the shit you say at this point because you've already bullshitted enough people and now you're losing subs. Now you're losing views and you're thinking, how can I get people to come back? What can I say to sound like I'm smarter? But yet here we are in August. You're doing the same fucking shit you said against 9 months ago.
They gon' get you all motivated for a lot of disappointment because they don't go into details on how inconsistent that is and how risky that really is. And you don't want to go down that path in your life. You really don't. You can chase your goals, but have a career first. Because I'm full-time on YouTube now. Life really ain't no joke out here. Life is really scary. And honestly, I don't even feel like I can survive outside of low income, if I'm being honest with myself. You know, and that's a shame.
Time out. Now I'm taking my time out. Give me my time out. This is Ref Jeff in the building. And if you don't understand, when I take a time out, it's because he says some real fucked up shit. Now, this dude, 9 months ago, 9 months ago, is saying he doesn't believe he can make it outside of low income. Then why in the hell did he drag Hannah into low income? Think about it. If he's walking around through a Walmart parking lot, supposed to be working, but he's recording again by the dumpsters back there. He's in the back of the building. Oh, I don't think I can make it outside of low income. Then why would you be dragging these girls off of Facebook Marketplace to your fucking house? Why would you be doing that? If you don't think you can make it, why are you dragging them down? That shit don't make no sense. It's almost like, man, I got enough to share with a family, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to share this with a woman. I can't wait to share. Man, I'm going to get married. I'm going to get engaged. I'm going to do this. No, he's like, I don't think I can make it outside of low income. Then why drag somebody else in your fucking dumpster? Think about it. And he's still doing that shit to this day in August 2025. Because after all of this shit, I think that's when he got married. Because he wasn't talking about Hannah and none of this. So all of this shit happened, and he still married the girl anyways, not having a career, not having shit stable, not being out of low-income housing.
I always tell people, well, I got this money, I got this money, I got that. I'm able to save up that. And I've been able to save up some decent money. I've been able to grow my YouTube channel. But at the cost of what? For me to still be in low-income housing? It's just not something to be proud of. And a lot of people used to always tell me, like, Dontay, we trying to help you, man. We trying to just show you that the decisions you're making is just not right. And in my head, I'm like, well, y'all can't tell me about my life. But in reality, people just showing me what I'm presenting to them.
And that's a message for all you dusties out there on my videos, in my comments. Well, why don't you quit talking down on him? Why don't you give him advice? He just told you everybody who's giving him advice, he shitted on. Look at where he is right now. This video was 9 months ago. 4 years after him just ignoring everybody's advice, then he wants to act like fucking brainchild genius, walking through a parking lot pushing fucking baskets and shit. Oh yeah, I know exactly where I went wrong. I didn't listen to y'all. I know I went wrong. I should have did this and did that. What has he done over the last 9 months of his life? Because this video was 9 months ago. He ain't did shit he's saying in this video. So he don't listen to nobody. So when y'all say, Jeff, why don't you give him advice? Fuck him. And I say, I've been saying that shit from day one because I know a loser when I see one. You give winners advice because winners going to eventually win the game. A loser who intentionally loses never want to win the game. He has to lose to sell his pity content. If he wins, he can't sell you shit because he has no other content. He has to sell his living situation content. That's what he told you in another video I did. Nobody watches my content. They only watch my living situation content. So I got to keep doing content about my living situation. This is what he does to get views. He even says it himself.
You know what I'm saying? I'm presenting this very unstable life, this roller coaster of a life, these crazy emotions and this false hope for people because that's what I thought I needed to do.
He didn't finish his sentence though. You see how he called himself. He said, that's what I thought I need to do to get views. See, that's where he's left off because he was like, that's what I thought I need to do. You know, I caught that real quick. That's that narcissistic shit. He knew what he was doing. He was doing it for views and he still plans on doing it for views, but he don't want to tell you what his plan is. See, he's got everything all scripted out. He's got a lot of y'all hook, line, and sinker. Like I said, hook, line, and sinker, y'all buying this shit. Oh man, he's going through a rough patch right now, man. No, he's not. He's doing this shit on purpose because he's trying to sell you ups and downs, peaks and valleys. He said it himself, emotion. He has to make you care about him. He said that in his videos. I got to do content that makes you care about me. I've reviewed those videos. But yet y'all sitting around thinking, man, they going through some rough stuff. I pray for you, bro. What are you praying for? He's doing this shit on his own. And then he tells you, well, that's what I thought I had to do to get views. He just didn't finish the sentence.
And it's just not right. You know, it's not right. And I'm taking accountability for it. And especially a lot of my content, man, people judge me on a lot of my old content. And I can see why. You know, I made a lot of stupid content, embarrassing content, sharing a lot of my life and my finances and things like that. And people just tell me, Dontay, stop sharing that stuff. And I used to say, well, it's my life. I can do what I want to do. I will always get mad at the people who watch me and the people who used to leave in negative comments because they would just be trying to give me advice. And the reality is, I don't like hearing advice, or I didn't like hearing advice because people used to tell me the truth.
Another narcissistic glitch. Did you see that?
I don't like hearing advice, or I didn't like hearing advice because people used to tell me the truth.
I don't like hearing advice. I mean, I used to not like hearing advice. You see what he did? Y'all got to catch this shit, man. A narcissist that talks a lot like him always puts himself in the front of, all right, I don't like looking to advice. Oh, wait a minute. I used to not like, I listen to it now because this video was made to get those people back. His subs were going down fast. His views was tanking. Oh, I didn't listen to advice, y'all. I never listened to advice, but I'll listen to it now. Come back to my channel. Come back and talk to me now. Now I listen.
I don't like hearing advice, or I didn't like hearing advice because people used to tell me the truth.
Where is he at right now in August 2025? Not listening to advice. A lot of people were saying, because at this time, he had that little black truck, that little Ford he was driving. A lot of people were like, Dontay, don't buy that white Dodge Ram. Dontay, don't move out of low-income housing until you got your money saved up. Dontay, don't get married so fast. 3 things people were saying. This video was 9 months ago when he was saying, I don't take people's advice. I mean, I used to not take people's advice. Now I do. Come back to my channel and advise me. Everybody advised him. Where is he at right now?
I'm full-time on YouTube now.
He still don't listen, which is why he's in a predicament he's in right now. That's why when people say, Jeff, give him advice. Fuck him, because he don't listen to people.
I didn't like when people used to tell me the truth. I used to like to hear what I wanted to hear. When I used to always complain about people not supporting me, that's not true. People would just always be looking out for me and giving me their opinions. I put my life out there. People got the right to tell me what I'm doing wrong and give their feedback, but I chose not to listen. And just looking at myself now, I'm just, felt like a little bit of a disappointment because it took me so long to wake up to this.
Remember, this video was 9 months ago, and he's saying it took him so long to wake up to it. 4 years of me listening to people, it took me so long to wake up to it, but I'm awake now. I'm listening now. Come back, I'm listening. This was 9 months ago. He ain't listened to shit over the past 9 months. Everybody telling him things, how to make moves, what to do, how to get going. Hannah need to work. Hannah got to get a job. You got to get a job. You got to keep a job. He ain't listened to shit nobody said. But 9 months ago, he was pretending, oh, I'm listening now. I get it now. I learned. He ain't learned shit. This was another attempt to make content, hoping it would go viral. Like I said, it got 28,000 views on it. So for him, it was like, woo, I'm getting a little more on my YouTube check. All right, back to the dumb shit again.
I am working at Walmart. I've been at Walmart for a month. I'm only making $15 an hour right now, but I've been holding this job because I've been trying to get that work ethic in me. Because I'm just trying to prove to myself that I can hold a job and prove to other people that, it's okay to work a job until something better comes along. I'm full-time on YouTube now. I am applying to different, community colleges and trade schools and stuff like that because I am going to go back to school. Something that I always said I would never do. But in reality, man, I got a son I need to take care of. And the most important thing in life is to live comfortable, to live stable, have a good career job. So chase those things and don't chase YouTube. Don't chase entrepreneurship. Don't chase that life. If you do, just make sure your job and your stability come first.
Who the fuck is he talking to? Himself? Because, everybody else been saying this shit to him for the longest. So he's walking around with a camera just talking to, I hope he watches his own videos and buys his own bullshit. Because even to this day, August 2025, he ain't doing shit he's saying in this video. How many jobs have you seen him quit just over the past 2 months? He's talking about stability. Keep a job. You got to focus on your career first. Chase all your dreams and shit later. Is that what he told Hannah before she dropped her video saying she ain't getting a job because she got diabetes, but she want to just do YouTube content? Is that what he told her? Like I'm saying, all of his videos is full of shit. Once you start dissecting exactly how his history went, you'll see how he got to where he is right now. I don't feel sorry for him. I just don't.
Because you don't want to end up like me, 27-year-old man, working at Walmart, pushing carts, living in low-income housing.
But remember, he was single at this time, just him and his son. And he's saying, you don't want to end up like me, 27, living in low-income housing, doing these little odd-end jobs. Where's Hannah right now? He drug her ass right to where he said, you don't want to be. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Where did he drag Hannah to? Met her ass on Facebook Marketplace. Ram. Right to the motherfucking low-income housing. You don't want to be here. Then why are you grabbing people out of the suburbs, bringing them down to the hood? Why would you do that? But yet 9 months ago, you making videos saying you don't want to be here because he don't believe none of this shit. He's making content, doing whatever it takes to get people to come back to his channel, pretending he's growing. Oh, I'm growing. I'm mentally growing. No, he's saying some bullshit to get you to view his shit so he can quit all his fucking jobs and he can just do YouTube. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie, I've got very emotional sometimes.
There's that word emotional again. He throws that word around a whole lot to make sure he's triggering you so that you put emotion into it. When they say real life, they want you to think that this shit's real and not staged. Real life. Yeah, real life. This is real life. Winking and shit. Yeah, this is real life. Yeah, it's real life. Oh, emotional. I'm getting emotional. That's what grifting is. Look up grifting. Grifting has the word emotions in it because a grifter aims for your emotion, grabs them and pulls you in, which is why he's always trying to trigger you. Oh, I get emotional. You guys are going to be emotional. This is so emotional. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Because, I do know that a lot of the things that I've done and said on my channel was just wrong. I did it because I was just trying to chase views, but not realizing that that's really hurting my reputation.
So to all you little dusty ass content creators out there trying to follow him, think about selling your soul. Like I told you, if you want fame, you want wealth, you want all that shit, just say it. We'll make sure it happens, but we're going to take your soul in the process. See, Dontay wanted views, fame. He still wants that shit. This video is bullshit. Don't fall for this. Oh my God, I shouldn't have sold my soul. Oh my God, I did everything for you. No, don't buy this bullshit. He still wants it. Because like I said, this was only a month after he worked at Walmart. After 3 months and he quit, what's the first thing he said when he went back to the Walmart to gloat in them people's faces?
I'm full-time on YouTube now.
So all of this shit he's saying, he's not even buying it. This is why I'm saying, if you're going to start creating content and you following this playbook, oh, be ready for the backlash. YouTube streets is nasty out here. You going to sell your soul? Somebody's going to come take it.
Yeah, and like, I don't want my son to get older looking at me like that for real. Come on, I ain't trying to get all emotional. Come on now. You know?
And that's where him and Doe Trash, they're just alike. They even got Hannah doing that shit. Remember that video Hannah dropped? And in the beginning, she was all like, she was moving her hands all like that. It's just not fair. Life is not fair. I don't know why. Life is not fair. This is what they do. When they want to try to evoke emotion out of themselves to get some tears, they start talking about them kids. They start trying to throw trigger words. I don't want my son to look at me like this. I don't want my son. They do that shit every fucking time. They trying to get them tears to drop. Sometimes it don't work out. So they sitting there looking stupid and shit. Lips all, motherfucking lips quivering and shit, but they can't get no tears to drop. I don't want my, but ain't shit dropping. Nobody's falling for these acts. This shit's all fucking staged. Grifters.
I don't want my son getting up and not being able to look up to me. And I thought that I was doing all of this for my son for real. You know, but I'm not doing my son, you know, I'm not doing him no justice by making all these wrong decisions, hoping that something pop off as an entrepreneur. You know, I need to be a man. I need to be stable. I need to be able to take care of him. I need to be able to take care of myself outside of the government, which, you know, I'm scared to do for real. You know, because that's the only life I know. Ever since I've been out on my own as an adult, you know, I don't even, you know, that shit just ain't cool for real, for real. And, you know, and this is just me just taking accountability as a man.
I didn't cut any of that video. I wanted you to see that transition, that narcissistic transition from, I don't want my son. I was doing it for my son. I don't know why my son, I don't want my son to look at me like that. We're doing it for my son. I thought I was doing. Not a single tear. He couldn't get a tear to drop. So what did he do? He went right into the next conversation. Not even wiping his eye or nothing. All of that, and ain't shit happened. Motherfucker was like, yeah, I thought I was doing it for my son. No, motherfucker, you was doing it for views. I was being an entrepreneur. No, you was being a lazy ass motherfucker, because you could have had a job. You could have been making money. You could have had your kid on some benefits. You could have had a package or something like, nope, instead you just bullshitting people. And then he went right into the transition of just normal talking again, like he didn't just go through that emotion. Bullshit.
You know, and just learning from my mistakes and knowing just moving forward in life, I need to go through life the right way, y'all. And life will disappoint you a lot. So if y'all don't take nothing from me or this video, just, you know, get a good job, go to school, you know, and take care of yourself. I just want y'all to really learn from me for real. Because I used to preach all that quit your job and a job never get you nowhere, because that's just how I saw other people living. That's what I saw other people saying.
Now you see that narcissistic switch that just happened. He's a victim now. Everybody else was doing it, so he started doing it. I just followed. I wasn't the originator. But yet in other videos, he was like, you know, I'm the one who inspired y'all. I'm the one motivating y'all. I'm the one doing this for y'all. But now he's like, it wasn't me. It was other people. And I'm just following them. Don't blame me. Nobody don't blame. It wasn't me. It was them. Look at them. All these other creators did it. I just followed them. This dude is so full of shit. I mean, you can see right through the narcissism. He's literally giving you the playbook of narcissism right in front of you.
And I believed it, you know? And so I quit all these jobs and just started trying to work for myself and things like that. And it got me nowhere, bro. It got me nowhere. You know, and I got all the potential in the world, but in reality, y'all, in life.
Narcissism, you ain't even got to spell it out. I got all the potential in the world. Not we got all the potential in the world. Not people have all the potential. No, he says, I got all the potential in the world. See, I can make it. I got all the potential in the world. I chase dreams. Y'all at dead-end jobs. I'll never be like y'all because I got bigger dreams than y'all. How many times have you heard this dude say that in so many videos? Oh, my dreams are bigger than yours. The reason why you at that job because you ain't got no dream. You just working a dead-end job. You'll never get nowhere in life working that dead-end job, but I'm going to get somewhere because I got dreams. Now he's sitting on the side of the hill acting like, oh, yeah, well, they the ones who told me that and I believed it. They told me now. No, you've been believing that shit from since you was a kid, according to other people. You always thought you was the shit. And then you thought YouTube was going to help you be there. Next thing you know, you go viral once. You're like, oh, shit, I could sell this to everybody. I could inspire people and motivate people to quit their jobs and be more like me. Like I said, this was a month after he fucking worked at Walmart. 2 months later, what did he go back up to Walmart and say to them people right in their fucking face?
I'm full-time on YouTube now. You know, life just don't work like that for real. You know, you got to be able to take care of yourself, man. And I will always ask myself, like, damn, Dontay, why thing in your life just always seem to just never make any progress? As hard as you work, the most potential you got, it never seems like you get anywhere.
As hard as you work, the most potential you got. He's talking to himself. The hardest you work, dude will work for 2 hours and quit. 4 hours and quit. He was putting potato chips on the shelf and was like, man, it's too many potato chips. Bro, we lift transmissions and engines and shit. We out here doing motorcycle repairs, taking off whole rear tires, fork assemblies, front ends and everything. And he can't even put potato chips on the fucking shelf. And he talking about some, man, as hard as you work, you ain't making it nowhere. No, that's hard work for you. For him, lifting a finger is hard work. All he want to do is walk around and record himself on the camera. That's all he want to do. He don't want to do shit else. But he's sitting on the side of a hill, as hard as you work. Every job you get, especially when you got fired, you was moving cars and got fired moving cars. Why? Filming yourself. As hard as you work, Dontay. You got fired because your ass wouldn't even work. The dude even said, what are you doing out here? We've been watching you. Oh, y'all been watching me? Y'all been watching me? Yeah, we've been watching you. You ain't been doing shit, huh? Well, I move more cars than everybody else. Trying to make himself seem like I be a victim. Why y'all firing me? I'm doing more work than everybody else. No, you walking around here fucking filming yourself. You're done. But yet he's sitting on the side of the, oh yeah, as hard as I work. He just filmed himself not even a week ago, walking into a job and walking out. As hard as you work? Man, please.
Ain't no fucking way.
The truth is because I be stopping myself with my mindset. I be having the wrong mindset. And I place blame on everything else but me. You know, I blame me living in low income on my dad because I have a solid father figure. I blame me not being where I need to be in life because I was raised by a single mom. That's not no excuse. And it's just crazy that I believed that for so long and not knowing that it was myself that was stopping me. I can't blame nothing for the choices I make as a grown man, you know?
I'm going to keep reminding you, this video was done 9 months ago. This dude ain't changed one bit. He still blames everybody for everything. If he can't get help from Hannah's parents or his own parents, guess what? He's going to blame them. Well, nobody want to help me. Nobody going to help us. He always making them fucking videos. Nobody's going to help me. Nobody cares. He's always blaming everybody. People have their own lives. People got their own shit. Nobody wakes up every day thinking, what little dusty ass person can I take care of today? Who out there don't want to work, don't want to do shit, want to be lazy as hell, but I'm going to give them all my extra. People ain't got extra. You got to pull your own weight. And if you ain't pulling your own weight, your ass going to go without. That's just how real life works. But 9 months ago, he was sitting on the hill trying to sell his shit to get subs to come back to his channel. Sorry, y'all. So I know where I made a mistake at. I told all y'all was stupid. This is really what it is. Ain't shit changed since then. He's still walking around being the exact same way, knowing he knows the problem, but purposely doing shit to keep the content going.
Because I wish I can go get back the last 5 years of my life and do something more productive. You know, I gotta be a man, yo. I gotta be a man. Man, we gotta take care of responsibilities. We gotta be able to provide. We gotta be able to take care of ourselves. We gotta work. We gotta get an education. We gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to work for themselves. I'm full-time on YouTube now. Everybody want to be successful. Everybody want to be rich and famous. But very few people ever live that lifestyle. And we can be misled a lot like me. I was misled thinking that I could live that life. 5 years later, it's not even really worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, who misled him? He was the leader, right? He was the one with the YouTube channel. He was the one out telling people what to do, inspiring, motivating, telling people to chase their dreams. Who misled him? This is what a narcissist does. At the end of the video, he made himself the victim. At the beginning of the video, he was saying how he told people all this and he shouldn't have said that and he was doing wrong and he shouldn't have told people. End of the video, he's a victim. I was misled. People misled me to thinking I can have that life. People misled me. Nobody misled you. People was telling you not to do that shit. People was telling you, hey, man, you need to go out and get you a job. Keep a job. Stop quitting all these good-ass jobs you getting, man. Stop just walking out and leaving. Stop thinking you can do, oh, I could do what I want to do. I got money. I don't give a shit. I got other sources of income. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Now here we, oh, I was misled. I was misled. Victim mentality. That's what a narcissist will do to you. Somehow switch everything around to make it seem like they're the ones who getting the shitty end of the deal when they created the shitty deal. He created his own shitty deals. What did he do with Hannah? He gave her a shitty deal. Moved her out of a nice place, put her in the hood. Shitty deal. This is what he did at the end. Oh, yeah, well, I was a victim. I thought that if I move you and we got married and we did this, people online was telling me that. Nobody tells him shit like that. This is the shit he does to himself over and over intentionally. That's why nobody's following his fucking channel no more, I believe. They all know he's a fuck up.
I could be making more if I would have focused on getting a good career or a good trade over the last 5 years. I would have been straight. Me and my son would have probably been in the crib right now. I'd probably be driving a nice car by now. But I'm just waiting on this very inconsistent YouTube success to just happen. I'm full time on YouTube now. And it's been 5 years and it still ain't really happened yet for real. So it's like kind of wasted time for real. Cause I was living in this dream world when I should have been living in reality, knowing that I got a son. Thing is learning and acknowledging your mistakes and then making the necessary adjustments to your life, you know. But first things first, you got to admit your wrongdoing, admit your flaws, admit your mistakes, take accountability, and do better and be better.
After all of that, where's he at right now? Then went through evictions. He's so far behind on his truck payments in his words. He's finna live in the basement. His girl's moving back to the house. Where has he made a change? All this shit he was talking 9 months ago. This video was from 9 months ago. All this shit he was talking. Over the past 9 months, all he did was what worse. He's only doing shit for content. This dude has no idea what his channel is even about no more. Is it about inspiring people or tricking people? What is it about? Inspiring people or putting on an act? What is it about? Pretending or is it real life? He don't even know what his fucking channel's about. Nobody knows what it's about. Everybody's looking at this channel like, well, I trust him, but I don't trust him. I believe him, but I don't believe him. It's a fucked up place to be for a content creator when you got people all on your channel and nobody trusts a word that you're saying because you done bullshitted them so much, bullshitted yourself, bullshitted all the girls you've been dating, bullshitted your kid, bullshitted your mom, and yet you're sitting there trying to keep content growing. Into what? You can't grow nothing out of bullshit. All right, I hope y'all ready for this one. We dropping it. 300 in the building, put 4 in the air if that's how you're feeling. My wheel stays spinning, deal stays winning. I need me a grill so I can stay grinning. Cheese like cheddar, but better. I'm trading my truck for a fold-over Beretta and make that mozzarella with my ladies and my fellas in Jamil's Aviator. Hendon Roxy got the Jetta with the double ski racks and a hum on the hat. She be coming round the mountain, woo, you ready for that? Get in the back, tell her where you about to be at. I guarantee with the speed, giving up the contact. In 4 feet, stomping like y'all be the Flintstones. I'm going back, hotter than the fire, brimstone. Stack 2 racks, Ronnie about to give me a shirt, cause even he know the 300 putting in work. I'm gone.